Yo, what up? It's Sunday evening. Guess what? DJ Joker over here, Mazangavod Badman over there. There you go, over there. And we're going to be talking nonsense and playing music because that's what we do. Little bit tired. I went to the gym yesterday, and the instructor who makes me do kind of like work and stuff was really nice and didn't make me do any work. And yet I still really hurt today. So, ow.
That has been known to happen when we're not, taking care of it on a regular basis, though.
Absolutely. It's so much harder to start again. And here I am again, starting again.
Again. Well, you could blame it on the COVID, on the COVID.
Well, you could blame it on the boogie as well. The sunshine,
or
moonlight.
Yeah.
Good times. Boogie.
Boogie.
There's a whole track there. By your favorite artist. That's one of the Michael Jackson ones. That's
Actually, I was thinking more David Bowie, but okay.
So this is a French track. It's called L'Angel de la Rue. There you go. That's my French for you. It's by Thomas All.
Thomas All.
All. A-double-L in the house. No less. Anyway, check this out for a few minutes. We'll be back and we'll be playing music, as I said. And get in touch. Discord, Real DJ Joker, Facebook, Twitter, Mazanga as well, and all that kind of good stuff. So that was called When the Sun Goes Down. It's by Jerem A. That's pretty clever. There's an A at the end of that. Except it looks pants, which is why I've never done that. Up next by Joey Negro is Big Blow, which I don't know if that's a social commentary on his lifestyle or whether he's into weather forecasts with wind in them. But nonetheless, that's what he named his track.
He's a fan of hurricanes.
Exactly. He enjoys Big Blow, apparently.
Big Blow. Yeah. From Colombia.
From Colombia, Big Blow.
Big Blow. That white stuff. It's like snow, but it's very expensive.
How much a key? I don't know what that even means. I saw that in a film. I saw it in a film once.
A key would be in Spanish to me. You get what I'm saying?
So funky, soulful disco sounds this evening on Copy Me Radio, up until 9 p.m. this evening when we bugger off, because we're only on for 2 hours, because that's what we do. And then you've got to wait all week, hoping we'll be back on again. And so far, yeah, we generally are, aren't we?
Generally, unless the fish are calling.
If the fish are calling, then I'm afraid that all bets are off.
Absolutely. The hunt for the golden carp, yes.
I gotta say though, you need to get yourself a boat, Maz, because you've got the flag. You literally like 1/100th of a boat there.
Been around for a very, very long time, and if you notice, the eyes are red, and the red on a pirate flag means no surrender.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah. A little bit of pirate lore are.
If you fly it upside down, it means you're in a dress. That's what I heard.
Yeah, you don't want the relatives to stop on by. They see the upside down flag, they're like, "Oh no, not tonight." Harry turns into Lucy.
That would be really good, actually. I might start doing that in my house. Get my own coat of arms on a flag, and then turn it upside down every time I'm upset. See who knocks on the door. Hey, could work.
Well, right? Like half the country should have had like a black flag with a yellow ball on it. You know, it's disease on board.
On that,
that's a signal.
On that happy note, check this out.
For DJ Joker. and my happiness. You are my sunshine and my happiness. You are my sunshine and my happiness. You are my sunshine and my happiness. You are my and my. 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 You are my sunshine and my happiness. In the middle of the evening, I'm all alone. And I'm thinking about you, baby. I've got a call. Searching and I'm always finding the joy you bring. It's your patience through the hard times that makes me sing. When it's hard within my weakness, you gave me strength. I give thanks for what you've shown me. The heaven sent. In the morning when I wake up, you're on my mind. Need to tell you what I'm feeling. You're so divine. You are my sunshine and my happiness. 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 You are my and my. 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 You are my and my.
People watching on
just,
camera right now are going to be saying, "What the hell is Joker doing in the studio?"
They always do it. We got to explain to them. No, we talk to each other behind the music, and you guys can't hear it.
Yeah, it's literally it's a tonight and behind the music, Maz and Joker talk about all kinds of shit.
But listen, that's why I like to record the shows. I just got to figure out like a computational device that can eat it and edit it in like normal human lifespan. So it gives you like 19 hours for rendering. I'm like, well, yeah, you're fucking mind. I can't touch the goddamn computer for 19 hours. Like, what's the matter with you? And you move the mouse, it jumps to like 56 hours. You're like, okay.
Step away from the laptop.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, funny story. I actually did have some video editing, which is the new word now is viditing. Video editing. I've just invented a word. Thank you.
I'm with you. I'll start abusing that too. Hashtag viditing.
Viditing. Dear Internet, on the 23rd of May at 7:26 p.m. UK time, Joker invented the word viditing. Anyway, I was viditing, and I thought I'll vidit on my laptop. It works. I was viditing on my laptop, and the laptop just was just like having none of it. It was like going, I don't understand what you want me to do, master. So then I walked into the super duper machine, which is where we do our streaming from, and I put it on, and the difference is literally, good evening, sir. How can I help you with your video editing today? Oh, you need me to render that, do you? Here it is, sir.
Yeah. I wish I had something like that, man.
Editing.
Agent X in the Discord with the meme.
Mr. X, hopefully you would enjoy a bit of viditing or vediting. Viditing or vediting?
Viditing.
Viditing.
Editing.
Video
Yeah, that sounds
editing,
like
viditing, yes.
video editing. Yeah, editing.
I like that one. So the meme that's gone up, it says, I always say thank you to Alexa so that when the machines take over, then you know how nice I am. So, so this happens in my house. So during the day, boring stuff. Obviously, I'm a person of the world doing my job and things. And some of the job I have to do involves me adding things up. And of course, when we're adding things up, it's not always easy. So what happens is that I basically go, Alexa, what's 7 plus 3? Because I'm a retard. And then she'll go, 7 plus 3 is 10. And then I go just automatically, thank you. And I just literally write it down. In fact, I think the one in the kitchen is literally just done that sum for me because she's literally around the corner from me. So
that's very funny.
So,
thank you.
Yeah, so the thing is, it's human nature. I think if you've been brought up to say please and thank you, you do that naturally. So if someone gives you some information back, you go, well, thanks. And I did it the other day, and literally I was like, I'm talking to a computer. That's what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
I'm halfway between a conversation. So yeah, when Skynet takes over, I think I'll be one of the last people. Yeah.
Alexa's their leader.
Yeah, I think so. Actually, I think she'll be like an interrogator.
Well, I would think like she could be the representative. You know, she'll talk for everybody.
The kind of the bridge between them all. In fact, they'll have the different ones in different parts of the world. I think more Europeans will have Alexa, and I think that more Americans will likely have Siri, potentially because of more iPhone users in that part of the world. I don't know. I think it's Siri that they have, and then there's what's the one on Microsoft? They've got one as well, haven't they?
I don't know, and there's also one on Samsung.
Yeah,
I've been trying to change her name to bitch on Junior's telephone for like 3 years already, and she ain't having none of it.
The one thing I am upset about with my voice speaker, smart speaker thing, is that in America you can set it up to be read back to you in the style and voice of Samuel L. Jackson. Now that appeals to me, but not available in the UK version. Go figure. I mean, is there more copyright on Samuel J. Jackson's? What's wrong with me?
Well, I'm sure somebody owns those files that it uses, or the algorithm that it uses to change the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Error. I spent 45 minutes on a treadmill. Tomorrow my goal is to turn it on.
Well, there we go. So,
Baby Yoda.
Yeah, Baby Yoda on a treadmill. Apparently, he did it for 45 minutes. And tomorrow he's going to have another go, but this time he'll turn it on. Yes. That's exercise for you right there. Although, I'll tell you what is good about the gym at the moment. It's a couple of things. One is that you get your own space because you are mandated to stay away from other people, which is great. So if you don't like people, now's the time to go to the gym, basically.
I like the way you say that.
Yeah, so it's perfect. And then you've got the people who used to be in the gym, the time wasters, the girls in particular, who literally sit on the machines and take selfies, and it's like, I'm working out and doing a bit of that. Or they're texting or updating their social media account to say how fit they are because they're working out and stuff. But actually all they do is sit there doing that, which isn't working out. Anyway, they have all disappeared. They're not there at the moment. It's just full of really, really cool people just getting on and doing their stuff, which I can work with that every day of the week. Awesome.
Pretty much. Yeah. You can't they're all posing in the mirrors and with their cute little arses and their telephones taking shots, and you can't see your fucking pecs, man. Move, bitch! Get out the way.
Well, that's an interesting.
He was working out at the gym.
If it works, it works. What are you gonna do? So we've been listening in the background, by the way, to Saturn's Rings, which I think actually would sound like this. But this is the musical interpretation of that.
I'm sure we could Google the sound Saturn.
Actually, we should talk about this. Actually, I saw on everything I see is on the internet. I don't know why I will start a story with this. I was on the internet. Shock.
Okay.
From now on, I'm just going to go with I saw something, and then you'll just all know it was on the internet. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Deaf people. Okay, this is interesting, and it's not a joke. This is true. Okay, so apparently, people who suffer from, medical reasons for being deaf from birth, but then can be reversed later on in life.
Like ear implants or
or some kind of surgery which has helped them to hear again. Fantastic, modern age, love it. It's fantastic. One of the things, apparently, a lot of the adult people, grown-ups, those sorts of people, say when they get the hearing back, they literally go, they expected the sun to make a noise. It's kind of, like I'm not saying it's like an air raid siren or anything, but it's kind of, there's this great big thing in the sky, and you kind of would expect it to be like, I am the sun. I am the sun. And then on the night time, by comparison, I am the moon. I am the moon. Or some other noise. I don't know what the noise may be. It might be like a.
Actually, I'm sure that the sun has an audio frequency, and the moon also.
It must.
It does.
If you think in terms of, if a fire burns, you hear the crackling and the roar of a fire. Therefore, ergo, the sun must also make noise. So it's not a wild thing for them to think, but it's kind of up to that point. They must literally be going, everyone else must be hearing this kind of.
But the color blue, it's so quiet. I don't understand. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I get that. But
yeah, mind blown.
You think everything makes noise, and you're missing a lot.
Yeah.
But
well, it's kind of like. The other day I was up early watching films. You know me, I'm always watching a film, and I didn't want to disturb the household, and I knew this particular film I was watching had some noisy bits and screaming and running and murdering.
For the immersion,
I didn't know. So I was literally too lazy to go and get my headphones. That's the true story. Too lazy to go and get my headphones, which are literally just in the other room. So I thought, hey, subtitles, I can read. So happy days. The great thing is with subtitles, though, is that it's all the things that you don't pick up on, even when you watch it normally. So it's like, to set the scene, you'll have like a scene of a river or something, and up on the subtitles it will say, watery noises. And then music playing in the background is, Johnny Smith and the Tomatoes playing I Love You. And then with little musical quotes either side, you hear "I love you," but they subtitle it, obviously. But,
well, not always to that extent. No, but yeah, I think they should. Though.
All of the incidental noises were subtitled. So that's
a high quality video that you have.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
That's already very high quality. Generally subtitled, minimum dialogue, and let's go, man.
Yeah. So
I
think what I'm trying to say here is that you wouldn't necessarily be saying to people, well, don't be stupid, of course the sun doesn't make noise, because actually I imagine there's subtitles somewhere that goes, it's a hot crispy day and there's the sound of leaves rustling and stuff. Why wouldn't you think the sun made noise? I thought it was interesting anyway. That's what I was really trying to say.
I agree with you. Just what's the title of the movie that you were watching?
I actually watched The Fourth Kind. I may have spoken about The Fourth Kind before. One of the best sort of UFO alien abduction films out there. Really, really well done. I mean, it's one of those that I have to say, you watch it and it's all completely fake, but it pulls you in. It does pull you. It's got a bit of a Blair.
It's all in the telling of the story. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
If
the storyteller sells it, yeah, sure.
Well, here's the great thing, right? So it's got a bit of a Blair Witch-esque thing about it. So the way that they pitch this story is that it's based on true events in an Alaskan town called Nome, which is a true place. It really does exist. There's a place called. There's literally a place called Nome. Honestly, it's where gnomes come from.
Alaska. Yep.
Yeah,
that's where gnomes come from. Funny. I like that. Like that. I thought they came from Norway.
Yeah. Anyway, maybe that's not true. That last part. Anyway, so what they do, they've got this. They've got real footage and real audio recordings of things which have happened, and then what they do, they play them side by side. You've got the dramatized actors on one side, and you've got the original videos on the other, or the audio or whatever, and it's overlaid, and the actors basically they voice sync the part that they're doing, and then they kind of like go into the dramatization of it, so you get the kind of
somebody's already putting a little bit of forethought into this.
And
so
this is one of the reasons why, as you say, the storytelling I think works really well, and of course the actual story and subject matter is fucking terrifying, so you've got that going on as well, but yeah, so it's worth a watch. It's worth a watch. It's certainly, I mean, yeah, that's definitely my thing. I like that sort of stuff, so that makes sense. But if you're not into that, then you probably would go bleh, whatever, But
no, but again, it's if the story's told good, I'll watch it. I'll watch it for the story and how it's done.
It's
that's
definitely
the
worth
enjoyment
it.
in itself.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's Joker's movie of the week, I suppose.
Oh yeah, nice one. Came in early tonight, but yay!
I wasn't really going to go there. It was only because we were on that subject matter. But
I did it on purpose. Don't worry.
So we played Silver Fox and So Free. Up next by Joey Diem and Roger Vitch. This is called Tonight, but instead of T-O and then the word night, they've got the number 2 and then the word night. So either they're lazy or geniuses. You decide.
The genius.
two exceptions. And after that, there was a much more comfortable gathering of people. You were going to celebrate a kind of openness that really hadn't been possible before. We're really very underground. Very underground. Very underground. Very underground. Very underground. Two exceptions. And after that, there was a much more comfortable gathering of people. You were going to celebrate a kind of openness that really hadn't been possible before. We're really very underground. We're really very underground. We're really very underground. We're really very underground.
Okay, so we're over on Discord this evening as always. Just search out "Copy Me" with a K, Kopimi, and
either that or hit the link in the title. The link for our Discord is right in the title of the show. Every night, every show, the same thing. The Discord link is incorporated.
We make it too easy for you, but Agent X is over there memeing the hell out of us, and he's got one of those, you know, those frames on Facebook you can get where it says "I've had my COVID jab." I had one up last week that said "I've had my dinner," because I
tried to find one to say that I've had my rocket attack, but nobody has that.
Oh, you should make one. I bet there's an app or something where you can make it. Anyway, so let me just get back to Agent X a second. So it's Tommy, join the millions of people who have added a COVID-19 vaccine frame, and it's got the guy from the Goonies, whose name I always forget, but hey, you guys, him. As the profile picture, and that's just hilarious for all the wrong reasons.
Boy,
yes.
I remember that clear.
Yeah, answers on a postcard to what his actual name is, please, and pop that into the Discord chat. Yeah, I know it's not Tommy.
No.
Is it Lurch? Lunch? Lurch?
No, Lurch was from the Addams.
From the Addams family. That's right. Yeah.
Very large butler.
He was the guy who's. That's how I remember Lurch.
Yeah. No,
Chucky. Was it Chucky? you sure?
Yeah, it was something like, well, no, yeah, I don't know.
I thought that was the obese kid. Look at me being politically correct. I won't call you fat. I'm going to call you obese.
Okay. Fat kid.
Yeah.
I used to be a fat kid.
Goonies.
Shit, fat.
Did you mean the Goonies? Yes, I
Yeah,
did mean the
so
Goonies.
chick goes, yeah, I'm thinking of going on another diet. I'm like, yeah, nah, from that where I'm standing, you don't even have to like turn around for me to tell you that. Nah,
His name was Sloth. It was Sloth. Hooray for Google.
Did you Google that?
Of course. Yeah.
Google told you?
Yeah. Yeah, he did. It's Sloth. Sloth is a fictional character, apparently. According to
Actually,
Google.
I've known people like that, to be honest.
He was played by John Matuzak.
See, they got you in the end. Sloth, you could say, but you shouldn't have gone that next step.
I was fine with John. He was like some kind of football player by the looks of him, man. Like American football, and
Yeah.
he was good friends with Mr. T. Apparently,
I like Mr.
or B.A. Baracus is I know
B.A.
him.
Baracus, absolutely.
For those who know.
B.A. Baracus.
I mean, what a great shame, because they obviously put so much
The
makeup
leader
and
of
stuff
the A
on
team,
him.
right?
That's right, yeah. That was George Peppard. George Peppard.
No, he just pity the fool. I pity the fool.
Pity the fool.
I pity the fool.
I ain't going on no plane. As
Yeah.
famously made from that little series.
Yeah. From every episode that he had to go on a plane. Like half of it was guessing in the beginning how they're gonna like get Mr. T on the plane, because
Yes.
Mr. T don't fly. So
And he's like,
how are we getting Mr. T on a plane this time?
he's like, how did I get into the Bahamas? And he's like, we came on a boat, but you were really ill. Do you not remember? No, I don't remember anything. No, there you go. Doesn't a boat trip take like 9 weeks and we were here in an hour? No, you're wrong. No. Wow, it's really affected you, this illness, hasn't it? Every bloody episode.
It was hilarious. They used to like dope the crap out of him. Again, hey. Mr. T don't do drugs. I pity the fool that does drugs. Well, kind of funny enough in the history, he used to be a bouncer at a couple of clubs in New York, and he did a bouncer contest, and this led him into his life of being Mr. T.
Wow.
Because he was even back then Mr. T. Like whatever name Madonna was born with, Madonna started using Madonna even before she was Madonna, and that's the way Mr. T came out. Kind of funny.
Yeah. I didn't know Mr. T was called Madonna originally, though.
No, Mr. T was called Mr. T.
What does the Mr. stand for? Madonna Rodriguez T.
Theodopoulos. Yeah, that's what it stands for.
Madonna Theodopoulos T.
A little bit of that and a little bit of that. Never heard of mixed race? I pity the fool that didn't hear about mixed race. I pity the fool.
They've
My
banned that.
mama.
They've banned that at the moment, though, haven't they? The old racing. If you're transgender now, you can't pretend to be, well, not pretend. You can't then become a woman to compete against women if you used to be a man. They're actually now stopping the mixing of that particular type of race.
That's legitimate. But again, who believes in the results of any of that kind of stuff? It's
Well,
like,
let me put it to you. There was an MMA fight. Oops. There was an MMA fight where the two ladies, one of the ladies in the ring used to be a man. Now, can you guess who won?
oh, we're ladies.
Well, it was the transgender athlete, and basically beat the living crap out of the other opponent.
I've seen some of these women, and they will beat the living crap out of a dude. It's like, it's not funny.
Well, what they're
Some of these women are like absolutely devastating.
They're talking about, though, that the masculine body has the opportunity to have more muscle, more density, a different type of sinew, and all of that kind of stuff. So I don't know enough about it, to be honest with you, but I
They
thought it was
do
an
enough
interesting
artificial
read.
substances that even a chick could be a dude. Give me a break, you know what I'm saying? Hey, drug free for all, you know?
Aerosmith first came upon that concept, of course, way back.
Way back. Yeah. And they got the knowledge secondhand at that.
Oh dear, the music sounds better. Funky music, in fact, by Richard Gray. Up next, we're going to do the conga. Taking me back to my old DJing days now. Yeah, up next, everyone, let's do the conga. Come on, get in front of the people and grab their waist and conga line. Do 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 conga.
Yeah.
Do 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 conga. Da 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 da. It'd be interesting if that's in this track.
You know what? It might even be if they're like special like that.
Let's find out. Blocking Crown, Mark Rosso, Do That Congo, coming up next.
Tonight. the music. You're listening to DJ Joker in the mix. You're listening to DJ Joker in the mix. DJ Joker.
I'll try and figure that one out.
Good evening, Mark Zuckerberg. Good to see you listening to us.
Mark, you're number one, man. You're number one.
You are indeed number one. We love you dearly.
Yes, with all our black heart.
Yes. So if you are still with us, hopefully you are. Facebook has kicked us. We did quite well though. It's 70 minutes, I think I made that. That was all right.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Well, at least we have one listener.
Yeah, good. Well done, everyone. Well done. Of course, in the coming weeks, Maz, we'll be back up to our normal 60,000+ listeners as we rejoin the V family.
The V family rejoins us, I would more say.
Yes, I think so.
We're the ones living on the couch. Sorry, you know? Our house.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Were we supposed to leave? Sorry about that.
No, I don't think so. We will not be entertaining those thoughts anymore. That's very funny. Well, It is what it is. We couldn't make a bigger effort if we tried. Because if we tried, we would already be making a bigger effort. We can't do that.
We just woke up and we were there. We were doing the thing.
As is. No questions asked. Yeah, you can't really be blamed for doing your thing. Tam is in the chat room.
Yo, Tam. What up? Word. This has got some disco funk going on it. It's called Disco Smash by Mr. J.
Ooh, by Mr. J. How cool is that, Mr. T, Mr. J?
It's a bit like Mrs. I, Mrs. P, Mrs.
Mrs. Q.
Mr. J, Mr. T.
Oh, that's his name was IP Daily. Yes.
Mr. P.I. Staker. That's right, Mr. P.I. Staker.
P.I. Staker. That sounds like Straker. You know? You never know.
I was having a conversation with someone the other day about background music, and I brought up that actually one of the best ones so far, as well as my favourite DJing one, is the UFO soundtrack, which you put me onto.
Oh, dude, that was like that is the best, jazziest, coolest sounding tunage I've heard in a long time.
It is great, isn't it? It is great. There's got to be a remix of this stuff out there somewhere.
There has to be. If not, I'm sure you'll get a really great idea and do it live for us one day.
In case you're wondering, it's this one. It's
dun 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 dun. You should mix that with the prison.
You don't need to do that because I'm playing it. Literally, it's kind of Maz's version. Dum 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 dum. But no, it's playing. You don't need to.
It's awesome, isn't it? It just like rolls right along.
It's
puts
great.
You in the mood.
It's funny because it's got that 60s vibe, which is interesting because this was made in the 70s.
But was supposed to be in the 80s, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas I like, which is the one I like? It's this one. It's which is different.
The original, if I remember correctly, they're like maybe 4 different versions. Kind of. There's like one upbeat one. And there's a really, really mellow one. And
there's loads. Yeah.
One. Yeah.
But I like this one. But also, then obviously, when we're doing things like Rock Wars, and we have to do sort of this sort of music.
I remember Rock Wars. That was the more thoughtful one, the slower one, right?
Yeah, the Vader March or whatever it's called, isn't it?
Yeah. Very appropriate.
I think that works really well. But yeah, that's what we were talking about anyway, if you were interested. We are in the mix, playing music, talking nonsense, Sunday evening, copyradio.net. Me and Maz battling the internet as always. We're winning.
Winning!
Do get in touch. We're on Discord. The link is wherever you are watching or listening to us.
Right under us. Yeah.
the day, down Van Brown till one day. And sometimes back in the day, down Van Brown till one day. I really started back in the day, down Van Brown till one day. And sometimes, and sometimes, and sometimes, and sometimes.
Call me if you need, girl, I'll always be around. See me on your bad days, text me when you're down. Call me if you need, girl, I'll always be around. Don't need no man to make you feel second best. Don't need no man to make you feel second best. Don't need no man to make you feel second best. Don't need no man to make you feel second best.
So Shelby Caramel, which I always think it says caramel, and I also go Shelby Caramel sounds tasty, but it's not. It's Shelby Caramel. You and I, the Leon Black extended remix there. Black spelled B-L-A-Q. Either they're illiterate or very clever. I don't know which.
Maybe it's like that one that had the 2 instead of the 2.
Exactly. They should get together.
Dang.
You know? Can you imagine the kids just talking in text speech all their life?
Black.
Lol. Bismillah.
Lol. Smith.
Ruffalo. So up next is Get On Up by Martin Buddha. But I wanted to talk about. I was watching this earlier actually, and it's just come off my feed again, which is the intro to Rock Wars the other week, where we started with Wok Wars instead of Rock
Wars.
Rock Wars. And I think that there's a whole show there to be had of misheard shows and misheard events. I think there really is.
Well, you're big on the misheard lyrics. We used to point stuff out. Yeah, quite often. It's been a while.
Well, to be fair,
you used to have a great talent for that.
At the moment, there's so much crap in the music world that even the lyrics that they're singing are just as funny as if you misheard them. So
Misheard them. They've taken it to the next step.
Apparently, Nicki Minaj has got a song out called Queen, and then she realised on Twitter that the word Queen was trending, and she was like, "Yes, it's because of my epic music." Only to learn that obviously it's the British rock band Queen that is trending.
Queen, the original. Were they a thing?
Yeah, know your place. Know your place.
Yeah, absolutely. The world would be a better place if only more knew their place. Yes.
Exactly. So yeah, I thought that was quite funny, and along with everything else, really. So yeah, it's all good stuff. I'm going to play back-to-back Martina Bud tracks. So Get On Up is playing now, and I'm going to pick that up with Queen of the Caribbean, or Queen of the Caribbean, depending on your pronunciation of that. And then we'll be back, and then we'll be winding down the show because we've got probably about 20 minutes left, if that. So,
time.
Yes. Where does it go?
Is that Caribbean? Is that aluminum and aluminium?
It's one of those, yeah. Although I like the way that Caribbean sounds much better than Caribbean. I don't know.
Yeah.
If a Jamaican person said Caribbean, he would say Caribbean. That's how he would say it. So I think that's more authentic. Yeah. But yeah.
We'll give respect to the Rastaman. Big up Rastaman.
Indeed.
In the Caribbean.
Indeed. So yeah, I'm going to play that, and then we'll come back and talk about something else. Stay tuned.
is alright with me. 'Cause you make me feel so brand new. And I want to spend my life with you. And they say since we've been together, ooh, loving you forever is what I need. Let me be the one you come running to. I'll never be untrue. Ooh, baby, let's stay together. Loving you whether I'm the good or bad, happy or sad. Ooh, yeah. Whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. Why people wake up, all turn around and make up? I just can't see. You never do that to me, baby. Thinking about you is all I see. Is what I want to do. We ought to stay together, loving you whether times are good or bad.
stories high. People getting loose, y'all. They're getting down on the roof. Look here. Fuck the flaming. Out of control. It's so entertaining. When the boogie starts to blow, I heard somebody say, yeah, I feel alright. Yeah, I feel alright. Satisfaction came in a chain reaction. Look here. I couldn't get enough, so I had to self-destruct. The heat was on, rising to the top. Everybody going strong. That is when my mouth got hot. I heard somebody say, the flame is high. It's high. I can't get it. Burning in my soul, y'all. Lord have mercy, I just can't. Early in the morning.
Yeah.
So, clapping your hands or Clap Ya Hands is the track, is called by Block and Crown, apparently.
And Block is spelled B-L-O-C-K
It is.
or B-L-O-K?
Or,
Block.
no, if you want to be really cool these days, you got to spell it B-L-O-Q.
Oh, my goodness.
And Crown with
And
a K.
Blocks would have an X on the end, right?
Yes. Do you know, I don't know why we hadn't thought of that before, actually.
Oh, yeah, DJ Blocks, yeah. You
Yeah,
can't
so
read his
check
name.
me out. La 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 la.
Vibe this week, Monday at 12 o'clock at night. DJ Blocks will be setting up the finest set you've have heard.
So we are coming to the end of the evening. We've literally got about 7 minutes left, which literally is this track and the next track, and then done. Finished. Over.
That's all, folks.
Yeah. That will be...
Yeah, actually, you should put the Merry Melodies theme at the end of the show, just like, fuck you, Warner. You know? But, hey, Benny Hill's the state, they don't care. You know, I've never got a claim on Benny Hill, ever.
Good.
I'm
I
just
bet if we
saying,
played it for
man.
10 hours straight, somebody would say something.
You know what? I'll do that. I swear to God, I'll do that.
I reckon they'd probably just ban us out of principle. I mean, I don't know, but...
No, I don't. You know what? I wouldn't mind testing that theory at some point in this adventure. Yeah, because I remember somebody on Anon UK played the Russian national anthem for like 2 hours straight.
Best show ever.
That's what I said, dude. I listened to the whole freaking thing, just not to be disappointed that the last track wouldn't be.
I just want to get the I would like to get the French national anthem on for that amount of time. That would be good. 2 hours worth of French national anthem. How have you managed to go on your side? What have you done? Oh. Okay, so he's gone. We can talk about him. So Maz doesn't like sharks, and he's really against the colour blue for some god-known reason. So if ever you see him in the street, just say, "Look out, there's a shark, and by the way, I'm wearing a blue t-shirt." And it will just freak him out. Absolutely freak him out. In other news, I have no idea where he is or what's happened. So I'm just going to put in my other earphones. Maybe, just maybe, he's still talking to me, but I just can't see him anymore. Let's have a look. No, he's not there. So, yeah. The phone died. It was plugged in, and he's restarting it. See, this is why we don't rely on telecommunications anymore. But if you don't get back in time, and he may just join us at any moment, thanks everyone for listening and getting in touch this evening. Our regular listeners, we do love you guys, and hopefully you've enjoyed some of the content of our show. Remember, if you do listen to us, do try and share with your friends, especially on the reruns, because that way people will learn about us, and then we can become internet famous, and I can quit my day job and live in a great big mansion somewhere and not have to worry about money. But in the meantime, I'm going to do all of those things. And we're back in the room.
Poof! How you like that? Wow, my phone like sucked that battery dry even while it was connected to the USB, and it generally doesn't do that. So interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Yes. I think it was the internet.
So one of the things I will say is that you're going to enjoy listening back to the segment where you weren't on air, where I told everyone your most intimate fears and your pet peeves.
Pet peeves, yeah, cool. I'm looking forward to listening.
Yeah, you'll enjoy that. I did already say thanks to everyone for listening, but if you want to recap on that, you're more than welcome.
It's okay. It's okay. I just come here to hang out with you.
Yeah, precisely. So anyway, it is what it is, and let's move on. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I gotta re-listen, and I'll give you like got a 5-star rating and stuff like that. Yep.
Yeah, you'll see how well I coped when you disappeared. Without my producer.
This is what he does generally.
Yeah, there was a look of panic, like.
There's a ceasefire supposed to be. Somebody's gonna break it soon, cause that's the way the shit goes. But
it's true.
yeah,
it's true.
Rockets hitting, missiles hitting the house, and poof, I'm gone. Yeah. Boy, that was a close one. I should have come back with dust in my hair. Whoa, dude.
That's what I always like about you, Maz. I always like about your positive outlook. That's what I always like about you,
dude. Why not, man?
So thanks for listening, everyone. We are coming to the end. I'm putting the other screen up for a second to say goodbye to you all. Do catch us next week, Sunday, 7 p.m. We may be back on that place beginning with V soon as well. That'll be interesting. So yeah, we'll catch you all soon next week. Be safe, be good with whatever you're doing, and bye for now.
Yeah.